This month's tour up in the orchard, and we'll move down the hill away from the wind. As you can see, there's a pile of stone here which we're going to be using for rebuilding some walls, and here's our green gauge and our small orchard which mainly houses Yorkshire varieties of apples and lots of wind, which you can hear today. Yesterday was a really nice day as well, lovely and sunny, and then someone said spring's on its way, and this is what happens when you say spring is on its way. We get another cool, cold day. Today we were supposed to be sowing seeds, but we're scheduled to have a frost tonight, and it's going to fall below zero, and the greenhouse isn't heated, so we'll be putting that off for another day. As you can see, another hedge has been planted, hopefully to baffle this wind. And we're coming down now into recently we were quite busy planting snowdrops and starting to dig out beside the hedge for more beds and for some sloe to go in. As you can see from this small space, we have some more stone. That's the wonders of living on a hillside predominantly made out of stone. So here we've got the old raspberry bed. Recently I dug all this out. Well, I've taken the raspberries out as they were struggling here. This is going to become one of the beds for our Dig for Victory garden. We've also got a grapevine down here which is going to end up in the glass house over here. We're going to be doing that today. We're going to dig up and take it out. As you can see here in the glass house, we've got everything fleeced, and underneath there at the moment are some sweet peas, and over here some herbs that we're keeping nice and safely tucked up and warm. And now we come down into what we call the potager. As you can see here, there's our sloe healed in, and the beds are pretty dead as at the moment and dormant, as is the hedge. You won't believe in a few weeks' time that'll be greening up and thickening up again, and we'll put on about 2 foot of growth this year. So like I said before, we've moved some of the raspberries, and to do that we've placed some by the shed. These will grow up onto wires that we've placed at regular intervals up the shed side. And as we come down, you can see the fruit bed with a compost bag in, waiting to use some of our own compost to top dress. I always keep the old bags from compost to use to fill up with our own compost. In this bed we have cabbage and Cavolo Nero. And as we come down the hill, the wind's getting less and less, and we're moving into another raspberry patch. Got to attach wire to these so far, but they're all been trussed up, so they won't be moving anywhere. And we've actually got some rhubarb slowly coming out of the ground towards us. There we go. As you can see, we've got an archway here and down into the lower part of the garden, which is really still a work in progress. Last year this was all flowers and perennials. We were growing some wildflowers here, but mainly it's just a holding station at the moment for other plants that we want to put around the garden. And again, as part of Big Row, another pile of stone for reuse. A compost bed. This I'm looking forward to this year. This is Leucanthemum, Crazy Bum. That's a huge daisy. But it's been so cold up here, if you can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, that the soil's been cracking. A pile of wood which is going to be chopped up, and rubble piles, not the most exciting part of the garden, but we've got plans for down here. We're hoping to house chickens later this year or early next here in this plot of land, and we'll be digging out this lower bed here to make a more secluded cloister. And as you can see, that's the flue of our heating system. The heating system we've had so much trouble with. And that's Pig Row at the end of winter. He's hoping for a better 2013 of growth.